Okay, so I'm going to show you how to comp at Airbnb. So let's say this is the lead that you got. You want to figure out how much you're potentially going to make per night. So it's in Deerfield. So what I'm going to do is just Google Airbnb Deerfield, Illinois. So usually the first one that's not an app that you should click, Airbnb Deerfield. Now it's going to pop up Deerfield. I'm just going to hit the search feature right away. Then I'm going to go to entire place. And then I'm going to search the bedrooms. So we know this is about 6 bedrooms, so let's say 5 bedrooms. The reason for 5 is just because there's not that many. If it was a 3, I would just find 3s, but there's not that many houses with that many bedrooms. Okay. So we have and then per guest probably around. This is a big house, so let's start with average 10 would be the size. And guests that check in. What we're going to do is find 3 or 4 comps that are similar. So this would probably be similar. This is 7 bedroom. This is 6 bedroom. And we're looking for something with some reviews. I would say I would like 20 or more, but 8, 17, 18 is good. The 8 is a little low. It's probably new. I would probably find another one. So the 8 is a little new for me. I would probably go 1, go 2. Let's go with big house. This one may be a little bit too big. It's 7,000, so it's like I think 2,000 square feet more. Let's go with this one. You can see the map here. So I kind of want to stay around Deerfield, okay? So I would rather zoom in on the map. So first I would zoom in on the map before I look for comps. So you can see, like if there were comps like right next to it, I would go as close as possible and get my 3 or 4. But I have to zoom out to get comps. But if there's comps like in Chicago, you'll see like ones down the street. I would just go as close as possible, okay? So if you do get ones in Chicago where there's a lot of comps, just get as close as possible and get the 3 or 4 that are very similar to yours, okay? So we're going to go with 1, 2, 3. One, 2. I might use that one, that one looks too big. This one would probably use. It's got 13 reviews, not too far away. All these are pretty close, so I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3. Four. So what we're doing is we're looking at the calendar to see how occupied they are. So February's already over. I'm gonna go to March. They're vacant. April vacant. May vacant. June vacant. So he's got 13 reviews. So what that tells me is that they're probably overpriced, right? It looks like they're just asking for a flat 1,000 a night. So they're not using any type of like pricing software to change the price every night. Looks like they're just doing a flat 1,000 per night. You see that? And I would say they're overpriced if they don't have any bookings yet. Extremely overpriced because they're vacant. They don't have any bookings. So let's jot that down. Let's like make a note. Let's say first one 1,100 per night. Overpriced. There's no booking. Okay. So we know that's too high. Now this guy is 380, 6 bedrooms. That's the entire house. And now you can see this guy, he knows what he's doing. He has half March booked, a lot of days in April booked. So we're going to look at his calendar, and I'm sure his price will fluctuate. So 403, April. 380. So let's do 403. I'm just going to jot down these numbers. So we're going to get into like, I'll probably do like 6 months or so and get the average. So you can see 420. So he doesn't fluctuate very much on his pricing. 515, so that's good. He priced it pretty high. But he's all booked in June and July already, so he's underpriced in my opinion. He's already booked out. It looks like he's getting like 520 in summer. So looks like June, July, August, he's 520, and he's priced low. So you can see 1,001 too high. 403 to 3 to 520 is too low. So you see, now we know we're going to be somewhere between 400 and 1,001 to be priced accurately. Okay, so I might average this guy out at let's say he's getting 400 times 2 plus we're getting 500 times 6. 500. It looks like June, July, August he was getting 500 times that by 3. 400, 380. So we got 5 months here. That's good enough comp. So he's averaging, say, 456 per night. He's paying fully occupied almost. He's too low. So you see it. You see how we're doing this. The next one we have that one's mine. Let's see this big one here, because this is a townhome. So it's not like the property that we're getting is like right here. So it's like a 5,800 square foot house. So it's huge. So this one would probably be similar here. We can use this as a comp. So let's go to March. 749. So he's not booked any days in March, so he's too high. So 749 is too high. Now we're even getting better pricing. So we know that this is too low, 450. This is too high. And now we're at 750, and March is too high. So we need to be even below 750. Okay. Let's see, some people don't change the guest count, they just keep it one night rate. May, I think he's doing a flat rate. He has, in June he's booked, so 750 is probably too low for June. 899 for June. July, probably 899. 999, he's got 3 days booked already. So 999 in August. So summer he's getting like 899 to 999, you can see. And then winter he's doing 749 for March. So let's jot that down. 750, 899, 999. So let's say his averaging is like 900 a night, and then he's got some days in July, some days in June. So he's smarter than both of these guys, because he's like dead in the middle, which he should be. He's too high priced in March and April, so he needs to come down. So this guy's right. His price is right for like winter. Say the 450 guy. Winter, spring. His price is right for summer. Because you see the summer's booked, right? It's good for summer. This would be my winter, spring pricing. And this is just too high. So now I'm getting really great data here. So let's say February. Let's go. So now we can break down each one, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You do 6 months and then you can multiply it twice, right? Look at, we got August, September, October, November. So let's just jot this down. Let's say 450. Let's just go a little lower. Let's say 350 in these 2 months, which is the lowest months. March, let's jump it up to 450. April, let's jump it up to 450. May, let's jump it up to 900. June, 900. July, 900. August is still really hot. September, 900. So in Chicago, if you're doing this in Chicago, if you're in other markets, you gotta figure out your seasons, okay? This is low. This is the low months. Half is low, half is middle for December. November is a low month. It's just that 1 week for Thanksgiving. And then if you're in Chicago, March is will be the middle. Will be half would be low, and then half would be middle because it's still winter. And then this is like the middle month where people start picking up in April. Starts picking up in the middle of March, and then April. May gets hot. June is the hottest. July is the hottest. August is hottest. September is hot, but it starts going down. I would say October would go down the middle. Okay, so we know our middle pricing, our winter pricing, and our hot pricing for summer. So you can see 900 for the hottest months. And then lowest month we're going to be at 350 based upon the data that we received. Let's say the half of December, let's go 450. And no, these are estimates based upon data from the comps, okay? And I don't expect you to get this right away, but you'll start seeing, once you start seeing the data like we showed you, you'll start figuring out these numbers, especially when you know the seasons. If you live in Chicago, you should already know the seasons. You know, winter, not too many people travel. Summer's hot. Summer's great. Spring and fall are type in the middle. So October, I would say, let's jump it up to 450. Okay. So now we got our averages, and we're going to basically do a multiplication of 20 for the per month. Okay. So 7 grand, 9,000, 9,000. 900. You're only going to do this in the great detail when the owner says, yes, I want to move forward. Okay? You got to get them to agree to the concept. Once you get them to agree to the concept, then you maybe meet them at the house, get them comfortable. Then you want to do this. You don't want to do this up front because then it's going to take way too much time. Okay? So now you can see the monthly the nightly rate and then the monthly revenue. Okay, so we have 7,000 plus 7 plus 9 plus 9 plus, now it jumps to 18. See that? 18, 18. Plus 9 plus 7 plus 9. So we believe in this guy, revenue based upon the data we have, 147,000 per year. We can give that to the owner, okay? And then for normal rent, you can use Renometer or Zillow. We can see if this works for him. Is this better than normal rent or not? So once I go into Renometer, I put in the bedrooms. I think it's 6 bedrooms. I hit analyze. Use make sure you use house. There's not enough data, so let's go down to 5 bedroom. See if we find anything. So 3,500. So let's add a 6 bedroom. Let's say 3,800 to 4. Let's say 4 grand a month, normal rent. So you can see even the worst months will make more than that. 4,000 per month times 12. Will make 48,000 per year versus the 147. So he's not going to make all that. So let's subtract, the management fee. Let's say we agree to 30%. Okay. So 147 times 0.3 is 44,000 in profit that goes to the management company. Okay. Utilities now he has to pay. So before, when he rents it, the tenant pays all the utilities, but now he has to pay them all. So let's say 100 for internet. Let's say let's just go very high. Electric 150, gas 150, water bill let's say 150 because it's such a big house. So he's paying 550 a month just for utilities. Times that by 12, so he has to pay 600 utilities. So this is the only difference, from renting it on the Airbnb. So is that he has to pay for that, where the tenants would pay for it on a normal lease. So let's take 147, subtracting out 44,000 management fee, subtracting out 6,600. So he would earn his rental income 96,400. So this is a good deal for him because he's almost doubling his, even after paying us and the utilities, he's doubling his revenue. Okay, so that's a double, 2 times more. Okay, and once we only do this again if we do all this research and numbers like this if the owner says yes, I want to move forward, let's do it. Great. I have to get the comps, I have to get the nightly rates, I have to get the data, and then I'm going to present these numbers to you. Okay, so only do this if they really want to move forward with the deal. Okay, and I think that covers how to comp an Airbnb. Again, when using the maps, try to get as close as possible to your comp. So if my property is like right here, I'm going to start here and then I'm going to zoom out. So if I get 3 or 4 good comps here, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go out to another area just because it's getting a higher price, just to show the owner, because then you're giving false data. You know what I mean? So you want to give accurate data. So make sure that you get as close as you can and then zoom out accordingly until you find your 3, 4 highest comps that have a lot of reviews. Okay, and you see the 3 here that are good comps. I hope this helps.